Some among us are simply destined to do great things, and the Charleston County School District has found a bright star in its constellation. Let's welcome Heidi Alcazar, student body co-president at Stall High. She's also chair for the First District State Association of Student Council. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Congratulations on all these titles. My goodness.
Yeah, thank you.
So what grade are you in now?
I'm currently a junior.
You are a junior,
Yes.
and already you've accomplished so much.
Yes.
Are you a Charlestonian born and raised? Or
Yes,
you
born
are?
and raised here in South Carolina in Charleston.
Okay, and you are one of 3 kids.
Yes.
And you felt the need to stand out. Why?
I don't know, I guess it all comes from my parents. Like, I know the sacrifice they've done, and then my siblings as well, like they've done a lot in their lives too. So I know they kind of found out stuff later on about like student council, all these clubs and organizations. So for them, it was late. It was kind of late for them.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, like they always also push me towards that, like, oh, like you have all these opportunities, all these options, like go for it, try it all out and see what you like.
And you sound like quite the sponge too, because it seems right out of the gate into high school, maybe even before that, you were really trying lots of different things.
Yes.
And so joining our junior ROTC was one of them.
Yeah.
So talk us a little bit through that path that you were taking just in your first couple of years in high
My first
school.
couple of years, I guess, what I like to say is I feel like I've always been in student council without being in student council, because it really started when I was like in elementary school. Because
Really?
yeah, so my sister, her teacher, and along with my other, like they're now my advisors, Miss Whitney, Miss Russell. So they hosted a camp called Camp Lead. So my sister found that out because, well, obviously Miss Russell was her teacher. So like they follow each other on Facebook, and she's like, oh my God, this would be really great for you. So that first day I was there, I was like, oh no. I was really shy. Yeah, I was really shy and I was really scared. I was like, oh no. But then as like the week went on, it was really great. So like from then on, like that's when I think my leadership really started.
Yeah.
So ever since then, like I've been going every single year to that camp. And then my sister as well, she was also an ROTC. So she was also like, you don't have to love it. You don't have to do it forever. I just want you to try it out.
Yeah.
So I did try it out. I did it my first 2 years of
you.
high school. And then now I took a break.
Yeah.
I took a break because I wanted to try some other stuff. So I was like, more free space and more time.
Well, good for you. I did read somewhere that you considered yourself a timid child. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, just talking to you for a couple of minutes now. You are a wonderful example, I think, for your fellow students. Do they look to you for that leadership role? Have you kind of assumed that responsibility now?
I don't really want to assume it. I guess what I like to be is like be a leader amongst the leaders. So I don't always want to assume that they think, oh, I'm the leader. Like I like to think that we're all working together as a leader. Like we're all working as one. Like as one leader to come to like a collective whole.
It's a very mature way of looking at things. So where has this taken you now? I mean, you're involved in the council, co-president, all of that stuff. Where do you want to take it?
Well, currently right now, like in high school career-wise, I'm aiming to see if I can possibly win state president. So that's my next phase after district. So hopefully soon we'll find out how that goes. And then career-wise, I don't know, I want to be a representation for people more like me, because I come from like Hispanic background. My parents are Hispanic, I'm Hispanic. So like I feel like I also haven't seen a lot of people like me like running for these positions. So it's like I want to start the path to that and start the work and the foundation for more people like me to step up and be leaders and see that one person already did it and they have the right and they have the power to do it as well.
Now, what are some of the responsibilities, if you were to become state president, what would the responsibilities fall under that title?
Under that title, so it's kind of, there's like a whole list. I guess the biggest ones would be working well with like the other officers. There's a camp that we host that over the summer as well, and then there's like a big event as well that is state, so you get to plan the whole conference where like all the elections and everything takes place. But I don't just want to be like the spectacle of that. I also want to engage more and bring new ideas that I have, and also work more with alongside like the officers and have more meetings, plannings, and
so like improving academics and things like that?
Yes, that, and then as well like as their own community and like bringing their voice to light as well.
It's incredible. And so you did mention that you have some dreams, some aspirations, but you haven't settled on anything just yet. You were thinking immigration law, maybe.
Yes.
What are some of the other aspirations, and do you have any colleges that you're already eyeing that may be best to cater to those dreams?
Throughout high school, it's changed a lot. So at first, it started off with being a pilot. So I did see that in California, there's like a whole school for piloting, so that caught my eye. Now though, over the years, I'm more interested into like business, marketing, photography. I also do like still like law. So what I just like to say is that I have an ongoing list. I'm
Yes.
not 100% sure yet. Some schools that I saw, there's like one in Georgia. I think I still want to apply to some schools in state just in case of anything, but I definitely want to go out of state and travel.
You do?
Yes.
So that is number one?
Yes.
All right, and then everything else will follow. Well, Heidi, you are a wonderful example, a shining example for students
Thank you.
to follow, and I think you're doing tremendous things. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thank you so much for sharing with us, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll be rooting for you for state president.
Thank you.
We'll be back after this.